SOB Week 3, the quarterly show. All right, we're going to talk about the teams trending. We're going to talk about the MVPs of the league, as well as, yes, well requested ass whooping of the week. All right, first off, the three teams that's trending up. Leading the league in most points per game, you have the Panthers, the Rams, and the Giants. You see these guys, they balling out there, 34.3 points per game, 33.3. Then you have the Giants with 30 points. And honestly, man, the Giants, he kind of one of them scary good guys. Like, you kind of got to watch him. I haven't seen him play personally, but what I can say, he's either the smartest guy in the room or the dumbest guy in the room. Why? He has that Chip Kelly method. He trades all of his best players, then gets younger, hoarding with all the picks. But at the end of the day, this guy, he's still balling. You trade your best players and you still balling. So yes, that's the guy you want to watch out for in year 2 or year 3, because I'm telling you, he's going to be a serious Super Bowl contender. All right, moving on to their defenses. Again, why they're balling. Only allowing 20 points per game as far as teams that have played all three of their games, and only allow 26 points per game, Rams and Panthers. And let's talk stats, people. People love stats. Let's talk about stats, man. Only allowing having 21 sacks in 3 games, man, that's murder. That's dangerous out there. I know he balled out on somebody with that. And again, the Panthers, 18 sacks per games, man. They out there balling offensively and defensively wise, and that's how you win championships. And I want to make a special mention. This guy, he's not necessarily one of the guys as far as top 3, but I say he's pretty close out there. He's pretty close out there. I just want to make a special mention about the Browns. Yeah, they not doing anything special, but you got to watch him. He's one of those guys kind of quiet in the chat, but he's still doing this thing real quietly, man, moving silently. Those guys you want to watch out for. Now we're going to move on to the MVPs of the league. All right, offensive player of the month. I'd like to give that to, yes, this young guy balling out there with the Dolphins, Ryan Tannehill, man. This man got the stats, 532 yards in 2 games. He hasn't played his 3rd game, but I'd like to believe what I've seen out of the first 2 games that he's going to continue on. This man has 7 touchdowns and 1 interception. Think about that. You can't get no more perfect than that as a quarterback, to have your young quarterback out there with 7 touchdowns, 1 interception. So AFC Player of the Month goes to Ryan Tannehill. NFC Player of the Month, and honestly, in my opinion, he's the MVP of the league to be Christian McCaffrey. This young guy makes looking white and small look good. This white chocolate motherfucker right here, yeah. This guy, he out there, he's the real deal, man. Out there with almost 500 rushing yards in 3 games. And look at this. More rushing touchdowns than anybody has, passing, receiving, rushing, any of that. He has the most of anything right now with his 8 rushing touchdowns. So he's out there balling. NFC Player of the Month, again, goes to Christian McCaffrey. Now let's look at defenses. Defenses, AFC Player of the Month. Well-known guy. I mean, 2-time Defensive Player of the Year, so it's no surprise. Madden actually fixed the power moves this year, so it goes to TJ Watt. Now you say T-Sizzle, this man, he got the same amount of sacks. Well, the reason I got to give it to JJ Watt, because he's also leading the league in tackles for loss. So he's doing it in the pass game as well as the rushing game. He's destroying both of those. Now the NFC Defensive Player of the Month, it has to go to, again, I hate to keep going back to my commissions because it seems like a conflict of interest, but Aaron motherfucking Donald. Like, this guy, oh my gosh, 10 sacks, man. I mean, you want to do some screen passes, you want to do some slants, you want to call your mama, your auntie, police, whoever you want, because this guy, he's destroying people out there with his 10 sacks in 3 games, man. And I want to say, like, more than anything, like, I actually heard this guy in his last game didn't go to the left, didn't go to the right, didn't even go through his offensive player. I heard he went over the offensive player 3 straight times. 2 of them resulting in a sack, 1 resulting in a tackle for loss. So please, please, please watch out for this guy. He's definitely probably the best player in the league as far as defenses go right now this year. Now, last but certainly not least, yes, people, we got to move on to it. Ass whooping of the week. All right, so right now with the ass whooping of the week, I got to do it. He's one of my friends, but he's no longer with us. The Buccaneers losing that game 45 45, should have dropped the 50 burger on that man. But 45-14, you balled out on this guy, Millender. Big ups to you, Vikings. You had a tough loss, only losing by 2 points in a comeback effort last week. Honestly, questionable calls. The rest might have screwed you, but I thank you for the win. But you came back with a vengeance. You tore this man up 7 sacks. 4 interceptions. He didn't come to play. And guess what? Because of this ass whooping of the week, the Bucks are no longer with us. He committed league suicide. He knew that he only had 16 weeks of straight ass whooping to come, and he's no longer with us. So please believe, people. It gets serious in this league. It get real in this league. And also, new guy coming in, new guy on the block. We don't get no freebies. Ass whooping of the week. And honestly, you should have been the one we put out the league. But I'm gonna give you a chance. You know, you have room to improve. But again, there's only so much room you can have. Only getting 15 yards. 15 yards. Yo, my granny can walk out there and get 20 yards. Yo mama, my auntie can go out there and get 20 yards, boy. He only got 15 yards offensively in this game. So you are probably ass whooping of the year, but for right now you are ass whooping of the week, and you can redeem yourself. So people, what this will tell you, competitively, we out there balling, and if you not balling, please believe we will know, we will broadcast it, and we'll let you know. All right, if you like the show, tell your friends. If you don't, go play in traffic.